Hi guys, I actually feel this video is long overdue. I am supposed to drop this video a while ago, but come on, there's always time, there's always room for that. So today's topic is what do you enjoy? I'm just kidding. Today's topic is talking majorly about singlehood and how to enjoy it and all of that. You know, a lot of people have faced challenges. They have perceptions about being single, and a lot of times people are looking for distractions. People are looking for distraction because there is a hurt in their hearts, in their mind. Meanwhile, talking about hurts, there are lots of ways to heal from hurts. You can go to my video on forgiveness and check all of that. A lot of people have failed to enjoy their singlehood because there is a hurt in their hearts and there is a fear in their hearts. But one thing you need to know is that you need to put away this hurt, you need to put away this fear, and then enjoy the moment. You do not need distractions when you are single. Distractions in the sense, don't date without a purpose. If you find yourself in a situation of you can't be single, you are always looking for a way to find someone to distract you, it means you need to first develop and reevaluate yourself. A lot of times, things like this distraction comes because of previous hurts. People tend to be afraid because they've been conditioned by their last relationship to think they cannot enjoy the moments of singlehood without having distractions or people around them. And a lot of times people also condition themselves to think that being single means that you are not attractive, that you are not someone to be in relationship with. It's a lie. That is a lie. Especially in Christianity, we are not to date without purpose. We are to date with purpose because we are beings full of purpose. When you meet someone, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? If you find yourself around people or around individuals that come to your life without purpose, you need to stay away from such people. You are an individual that is supposed to be filled with values, that is supposed to give out rewards and all of that. And then you ask yourself, why are you filled with distractions? It does not mean that you are more attractive than other people. It only means that you need to self-evaluate yourself and develop yourself, because this distraction comes in such a way that it sometimes hinder you from meeting the right people, meeting the right person for yourself. And this distraction hinder you from self-development because at all times you are always busy looking for distraction, and because of that you don't have room to self-develop yourself. You don't have room to enhance yourself and to discipline yourself. Discipline must be recognized as an individual. If just anybody can just come into your life, there is a problem. Another thing you should know is that this distraction serve as a way of conditioning your minds and your brains to think in a certain direction. You will find out that this distraction comes as in form of people that you cannot really work with, people that you are not compatible with. These are things that you discover when you find yourself in such situations. Meanwhile, I don't want to take a lot of time discussing singlehood and all of that, but for people who feel the impression in their hearts that they want to get married or they want to find themselves with a spouse, I don't mean people who are flirtatious, I mean people who are ready. There are things you need to do. A lot of times I've seen girls complain. I have been in that position. I have been a victim of that myself. You find yourself complaining, but I am good, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I'm smart, I'm hardworking. How come these kind of people are not coming to me? Sometimes you need to put yourself out there. When I mean put yourself, I don't mean you should be extravagant with yourself in the sense that you shouldn't go to places that do not suit your personality and does not suit your relationship with God. I mean, put yourself out there. Let people see the value that you have to offer. What are the values that you have to offer? These are things that people look out. I mean, reasonable people look out for among people, and they find out that, okay, I can work with this person. I can be in a relationship with this person. I can marry this person. And I want to use the recent engagement of Moses Bliss with his fiance. You find out that she had her own life. She had her own purpose in life. She was doing well for herself. She's a lawyer. In fact, I discovered she gave a speech during their graduation, which means she has developed herself. And then all of that promotes the fact that she is capable of being with someone like him. You know, people that tend to come into your life are a reflection of who you are. Things that interest you, things that you like to do, you discover that you find people of similar things coming into your life because situations will demand that you be in the same position or in the same places with this kind of people. If you are a religious person, you find out that you are attracted to religious people because these are places you find yourself, places where religion is being talked about. If you are a political person, you discover you are attracted to political people because you find people of like mind within that space. You know, the English phrase that says the bird of a feather flock together means birds that share the same similarities, they flock together. Anything that interests you, if it is food, anything that interests you, you discover that you find that kind of yourself in the other gender most of the time. And another thing you need to know is that positioning yourself, you have value, you have a lot to say, but you are shy. Shy of who? Shy of what? I used to be in that position. I always have a lot of things to say, but I find myself unable to talk. A lot of that needs to go away if you want to position yourself as an individual. You need to be able to speak for yourself. Yes, be prudent with your words. It's not every time you need to speak, but positioning yourself means you letting yourself out there, you creating value for yourself, creating value for the society. And it's on, you know, in economics, whenever you create value, whenever you give value, you are giving a reward. So some of these things that you need are the rewards that you get. So you need to position yourself rightly. Position yourself. Anything you want to attract at places, you need to position yourself. Another thing is declaration. You know, I talk about the power of imagination. The same way an architect imagines or have a mental picture of what he wants to be, what he wants drawn out. At the same time, is the same exact power of imagination you need. When you imagine all of these things, you need to make sure that nothing hinders you from getting all of that. A lot of people, businesses, they start with just an imagination. Imagination is a step that takes you forward to that journey of 1,000 miles. A lot of people, when they are giving their speeches, they tell you about their imagination as children. Using his fiancée again, you discover she said something. She made a promise to herself or an imagination of how she wants her husband to sing to her before he proposed. And that is what she got. Imagination warrants or guarantees your prayer. Imagination is like, it's not even like, it is a prayer, because the Bible says something. It said even that we cannot imagine the Spirit of God, what is capable of doing, we cannot imagine the power of the Holy Spirit in us and what is capable of doing. Do you understand? Imagination is what led Abraham to view the path that he felt were not fertile. When Lot took up all the fertile land, all the grazing area, what did he do? He thought of how will he get this, but God told him to look and cast his mind. Do not restrain yourself from imagining. Imagine what you want and pray for it. Recite it. Say it to yourself. Say, I am going to get this. I am meant to get this, and I will get it. These are ways that you imagine and it comes to be. Another thing is make declaration. Don't be a negative person. Don't always look at the failure you can always get. Why not think of the positive things that can happen to you? Why not think of a lot of good things that can happen to you? Why are you always thinking that good things cannot happen to you? Why are you always thinking that good things can only happen to other people? No, good things can happen to you. Is the way you are thinking. The Bible said the way the heart thinketh, so the man is. If your thought is always inferiority complex, always grudges, always anger, that is who you will be, because you find out that when you come out to say things, you say it in that way. They said, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable. Some of you think you can think evil in your mind and you speak good. It won't work. Your mind and your heart have to come together. It has to think of the same thing. When you think good, speak good. When others are saying, oh, we are getting older, we are doing this, do not say that. When others are saying, there are not these, there are not, do not say that. Let your mind think differently. You know, when she found out discouragement and all of that, she told herself her man of God is coming. What do you want? Some people is man of God they are looking for. Some people is good platform to display their talent, and other people a lot of things. What is that thing that you are waiting for? Will you allow the naysayers to tell you that you cannot reach that goal? Will you allow the fact that you see other people getting the same thing that you feel like, okay, I will never get? Will you allow all of that to stop you? Or will you rather tell yourself, it's possible for me to get that? Imagination is the meditation of your heart. Yes, if you don't imagine good about yourself, good cannot come to you. You need to think deep and ask yourself all of this. Prophesy to yourself. Yes, you need the other people to prophesy to you, but you yourself, you need to prophesy to to yourself. Else, even if anybody prophesy to you, you might not believe. Prophesy to yourself. Speak good to yourself, and bless yourself before others bless you. Bless yourself. Prophesy to yourself. Tell yourself this, that it will happen to you. Develop yourself. Have your own platform. You know, before you be in relationship, before you be in business with other people, it is that thing, that business idea, it is that self-development in you that you will take and bring to the table when you meet such people. If you don't have happiness in you, relationship is not going to give you happiness. It is the happiness in you that you will share with other people. So you have to ask yourself this question: am I positioning myself well? Am I speaking good of myself? You need to ask. It is very important. A lot of people speak bad of themselves. You speak bad of yourself in the names of jokes. They said the power of life and death is in the tongue. Do you think that is just a joke? It is not. You need to speak well concerning yourself. You need to prophesy to yourself. You need to speak good of yourself. Do not speak ill. And if anybody speak ill of you, correct that notion. Do not allow it slide. When you have something to say, young woman, it does not matter where you're coming from, as long as you feel your wisdom needs to be heard. Of course, we are all in the process of learning. Speak up. When you are wrong, you'll be corrected, but there are 100% chances that you are right. Why not take that chance of thinking that you are right? Always speak up. Declare good things concerning yourself. Do not allow people to talk down on you. Have your own platform. Create your own value. Create your own happiness, your own joy. Create your own peace of mind. Create your own self-made. Create your own self. Create your own opportunities. Yes, because I'm sure if she didn't have a platform like that, putting herself out there, she might just be wishing and all of that, and it might never come true. But she created her own space for herself. She had a lot going on for her. You need to be busy. You need to always be busy with yourself. Do not be idle. If you are idle, you tend to be prone to a lot of troubles. You think a lot of trouble, you go through a lot of trouble, and you become the devil's workshop. Idleness creates a lot of problems. It creates a lot of backwardness. You cannot create value for yourself if you are idle. So position yourself, be of value, and you will get reward. Reward is such like getting the person you deserve, and all of that. Positioning yourself. Do not segregate yourself. You have something to say. You have something in you that is different. Come on, we all have something. A lot of you can cook. A lot of you, what are you doing? Start small. You will get there. Start small regardless. Start small. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe and hit on the like button. Share to your friends, your loved ones, your parents, everyone to see and to hear from this wonderful advice. And as always, this is my own positive opinion from my research, my personal experience, and all of that. I want to hear more about your experiences. Please comment on the comment section, ask questions. I'm ready and willing to respond to your questions. And until next time, see you again.